corner. Football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And for this young rookie making his first NFL start, a moment he's been waiting for since draft day.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 8. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are on the board here first in the season opener. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by a young man making his first NFL start.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
Dances by him. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Fournette. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hard throw, incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. A nice completion there for the 1st down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action Week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team run the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in Week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
2nd down, back to Fournette. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 40-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is going to be incomplete. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
They'll try the middle with Cook. Oh, he shifts past him. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That good for 19 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They hand off to their big tight end. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. White, touchdown, Falcons. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Back to throw now on first down. Completes it again to Gage. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd and 4. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again.
This one taken in by Otten.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
But it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here's Jake Camarda now.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession.
It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw.
Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cook up the gut. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
That one is slant to McLaurin.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Terry McLaurin, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend.
And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Coup for the extra point.
And it is now 21-0. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On second down, here's Fournette. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, Fournette. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. Very good return that time. 18 yards.
And it will be Falcon football.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys.
Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. A drive there of just 4 plays, and the Falcons score to cap it off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
throw left side, hauled in by Otten.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Bucs ready to go here to begin the third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken on the 25. 47-yard punt, a return of 4.
And they will take over first and 10.
So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They run the counter with Cook.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Here's the option.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Second and 9 now.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, but that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
2nd and 1. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Back to throw again. And his throw is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
If this were baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick here is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the red flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Falcons ready to take over. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
We're up big with still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, the Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Here's 2nd and 8.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He's got Otten.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 2nd and 3. This is caught by Evans.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure on him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Well, good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Now back to throw. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They'll look to throw here. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Personal foul. Safety.
So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack. But the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Complete. It's Johnson.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Marlon Davidson
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah. He needs better protection, that's for sure. The Bucs on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Fournette, a first down carry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal.
Back to throw here. This is White on the screen. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otton, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Bucs are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive.
When you're in a zone like he is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a two-way conversation because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's seeing the payoff. Yeah, getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen, touchdowns in this game. So I think both of them get more and more excited about the possibilities as things continue on.
Yeah, so far it's been over 100 yards and the 2 scores. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. He'll look to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Down to about the 37. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Cook again. And he'll be taken down at the 34. This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Falcons, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener.